YouTube, how are you? I am just leaving my day job. Had to go into the office for a few minutes and take care of some business, and now I'm heading back home. And then I'm gonna be home for just a short little bit of time, and then I'm gonna head over to the studio. I have quite a few things that I need to do. So I am currently working on, if you follow me on Instagram, then you've seen what I'm currently working on for a client. And it's this really pretty gold and sequin, beautiful ball skirt, that I'm making for, I actually don't know what this client is going to, but the event is in Vegas and it's in October, so I'm currently working on that. Then I had recently been commissioned to make some chef coats for this chef that lives in New Orleans, my hometown, and so he just paid his invoice, so I'll be ordering his fabric. And then I am doing a mommy and me sewing class, and the parent just paid for her daughter and her to attend, and it's really just one-on-one, like a mom and a daughter or son, but in this case it's a daughter. So her mom just paid for them, so their party is in 2 weeks. Well, it's October 10th, because it's going to be for the little girl's 10th birthday, and she wants to make a dress. So if you have any ideas for like 1 yard wonder type cute little girl dresses, I know about the pillowcase dress, but I don't want to do the pillowcase dress because I'm a little bit extra, I guess. I don't know. So I'll be looking around. I don't have little girls. So I'm trying to, typically the mommy and me sewing class would be something like an apron or hair bonnets, matching hair bonnets, so that they both can get two. But because this young lady is interested in sewing, like her mom is buying her a sewing machine for her birthday, she wanted to have her make a dress that she could wear. Maybe her birthday is on Sunday, and she's taking a class on Saturday, so maybe that's what they're doing. So I just need to find a cute little, I don't ever really search for girl things because I have 2 boys, so I'm gonna look around and see if I can find, I don't know, maybe I'll go on like I just need inspiration. I don't really know what 10-year-old girls wear, so I'll be doing that, a little bit of research to see what style of clothing is acceptable for little girls. But she did say that she definitely would like to see about making a dress, so whatever it'll be something simple, straight lines, things that she can handle. And then I have an alterations client who is coming in the next couple weeks with her dress, so that we can see, what we need to do. And then I have another alterations client that's more alteration / legacy, because she brought in her aunt's wedding dress, and so I'll be taking all of the I'll be taking all of the lace details from the aunt's dress and basically be applicating them onto her dress. It's gonna take a lot of work to get the lace off of that dress, so I've been putting it off. But her wedding isn't until, I think her wedding is in April, so I won't see her again until beginning of the year, so I ain't worrying about that. What all have you guys been up to? Thank you so much to the people who replied saying what type of videos they like to see from me. The consensus was you guys like to see the family blog type videos and any type of like sewing tips. And I have got to get better with recording as I'm sewing, but a lot of times what happens is that I just get into a really good groove, and the last thing I'm worrying about is turning on the cell phone. I typically sew to television series, so I watch a lot of Netflix, Hulu, Amazon Prime, and so I'll usually find a series that I've never seen before and let that play in the background. I'll even watch stuff that I have seen before, like Scandal is a good one to repeat and rewatch. What else is a good series? I've been watching what is it called? Oh crap, can't even think of it. Dang it. It's about the time travel girl. She's a nurse, and she time travels back to like the 18th century and falls in love and decides to stay in the 18th century. Oh my goodness. Jamie. How can I remember their names? Jamie Fraser is the main character, was one of the main boy characters, and then the other, her husband in real life is Frank Randall is the last name. But yeah, I can't think of the name of the series. So I've been watching that. I'm like, I'm on season 2. What else have I watched recently that's been good? P-Valley is really good, and now thankfully it's football season. I am a new fan of football, and the reason that I'm a fan of football is because I started watching like different sports documentaries, which made me want to learn more about the players on the teams, and then that just kind of snowballed into me, wanting to follow these players' careers. And next thing you know, I'm a Sunday 12 o'clock game, 3 o'clock game, 7 o'clock game. I want to see the Monday night football. I also want to see Thursday night football. So this is something that's very, very new, because I honestly could care if you'd asked me, 5 years ago if I cared about football. It'd have been like, nah, I don't, it doesn't, but now I am really like invested into like the outcome of these games. So excited that Cam Newton won his first game as a Patriot. I'm excited to see what he does the rest of this season, because the way that the Carolina Panthers let him know that they were getting rid of him was just so foul. So I'm like looking for like revenge level quarterbacking from him this season. So I was happy that he won his first season. Saints won this Sunday past. Always happy for a Saints win. Who else? Tom Brady. I'm really curious to see how he's gonna do as a Buccaneer. His first game, you can tell that the team hasn't had enough time to gel and to really get to learn each other. Football is one of those team sports where the closer the teammates are, the better they play, and you can tell that they just haven't had enough time yet. The rhythms weren't there. Who else? So that's the 3 teams that I'm watching. Like the Saints always. I don't have any. I'm curious. I low-key I used to root for the Browns, like, just that underdog story. But the Browns can't get it together to save their whole life. And did not mean for this little catch-up chit-chat to involve into sports talk. So I'm going to end it here. I'm actually pulling up to my house now. So I am going to end this vlog. Oh, I did my hair yesterday. It took me 4 hours to put my braids back in, and I'm gonna run inside now and put a pot of water on to boil, so that I can dip them, because I finished them last night and just put them up in a top knot and then put my bonnet on. So now I'm gonna go ahead and dip them so I can set them, and then that'll stop them from unraveling at the ends. But this was probably the best set of braids I've done ever. My parts are pretty. They could be straighter, but I'm not too worried about the parts. Can y'all see Ian? He's walking up. he's peeping through the back door, the window. Wait. All right, y'all. I will catch y'all on another vlog. So like, I have tons of sewing things that I need to be doing, which means that I have tons of sewing content that should be coming your way. I just have to remind myself to actually pull out the camera and record. And the first thing that I have to do is not sewing related directly. It's indirectly sewing related, because we started painting the back room, which is now the Sewing Academy at my bridal studio, and we didn't finish. So we need to go in and like finish painting the trim. I need to get the table set up, get the ironing board back there. Also am going to be bringing in bringing a dresser back there just to kind of hold stuff, because I don't have a bookcase just yet, but I can sit the sewing machines, because I own five sewing machines, so like for class teaching purposes. So I can put the sewing machines on top of the desk, and then I'll always probably have one or two on the actual work table where the people will be. But if you do have any like cute little girl dress patterns, instructions, link me to them. Put the link in the description, like send me a comment with the link or the person's YouTube channel or Instagram feed, so that I can follow them and see if that'll work. But I already have the fabric that I'm going to use for her, which is going to be really pretty. So I will talk to you guys later. Bye.